Hello viewers, if you are new to the channel, please hit the like and subscribe button and share it with your friends. Also, click on the bell icon so that you get the latest information about the videos that are uploaded. Hello students, welcome back to the new video. In this video, we are going to continue chapter number 3, Synthetic Fibers and Plastics. In today's session, we will discuss about the synthetic fibers, nylon and acrylic. First of all, we will study about nylon. Nylon is a synthetic fiber. In fact, nylon is the first fully synthetic fiber made by man without using any natural raw materials. Students, we have learned about rayon. Rayon is a semi-synthetic fiber as its raw material is natural, but the process by which it is made is man-made. Therefore, it is a semi-synthetic fiber. But nylon is not like that. It is not using any natural raw material. So, we can say that nylon is a fully synthetic fiber. And this fiber nylon was made in the year 1931. And the chemical compounds or monomers used in making nylon are obtained from petroleum products called petrochemicals. So, what is the source of the raw materials used for making nylon? It is the chemical substances obtained from the petroleum products. They are known as petrochemicals. So, petrochemicals are the raw materials used for making nylon. Actually, nylon is made up of the repeating units of a chemical called an amide. So, nylon is a polyamide. So, what is the name of the monomer or the repeating units used for making nylon fiber? It is amide. Since there are many amides joined together to make the nylon fiber, we can say that nylon is a polyamide. Poly means many. So, many amides are joined together to make the fiber nylon. The name nylon comes from the fact that it was developed in New York and London. So, the name nylon comes from there is a fact behind it because it was developed in New York and London. So, both these names are joined together. NY from New York and LON from London is taken together and combined to give the name nylon. Nylon is a thermoplastic polymer. It is one of the speciality of this nylon fiber. So, we can say that nylon is a thermoplastic polymer. Molten nylon is forced through the tiny holes in a spinneret to make nylon fibers or cast into desired shapes. So, how is nylon made? As it is a thermoplastic polymer, its molten form is forced through the tiny holes in a spinneret, and that will give the different or desired shapes to the nylon fibers. Now, let us discuss some of the important properties of nylon fiber. Nylon fibers are very strong, fairly elastic, lightweight and lustrous. So, it is very strong fiber. It is fairly elastic, means not very elastic, but still it is considered as elastic, lightweight and lustrous. Lustrous means very shiny fiber. Nylon fibers absorb very little water, so clothes made of nylon are easy to wash and dry. Nylon is wrinkle resistant. So, since nylon fibers absorb very little water, it can be the clothes made of nylon are easy to wash and dry, and also it is wrinkle resistant, that is, it does not wrinkle easily. Nylon fibers have high abrasion resistance, so they are very durable. Here, nylon fibers does not get easily wear and tear. Therefore, it is very durable. Nylon is not attacked by moths and ordinary chemicals. Due to all these properties, nylon fibers have become very popular in making clothes. So, nylon is not attacked by moths or the ordinary chemicals. Therefore, it has got a high abrasion resistance. All these properties make it a very popular fiber for making clothes. Now, let us discuss some of the uses of nylon. Nylon is used for making textiles like saris, shirts, neckties, tights, socks and other garments. So we have seen some of the properties of nylon. Nylon is having all that properties which makes it a suitable fiber for making textiles. Number 2, nylon is used in making curtains, sleeping bags and tents. Number 3, nylon is used as a plastic for making machine parts. Number 4, nylon is used in making ropes, car seat belts, fishing nets, tire cord, strings for sports, rackets and musical instruments, bristles for toothbrushes and paint brushes. Nylon is also used for making parachutes and ropes for rock climbing. See, all these uses of nylon are due to the high strength of nylon fibers. So, according to the properties of nylon, it has got different uses. So, nylon fibers are used in many areas like the ropes, car seat belts, fishing nets, the tire cord and the strings for sports rackets and musical instruments, bristles for toothbrushes and paint brushes, and also it is used for making parachutes and ropes for rock climbing. So it shows that how strong the nylon fibers are. It is actually said that nylon thread is stronger than a steel wire of similar thickness. So if we take nylon wire and a steel wire of same thickness, it is found that nylon wire is stronger than the steel wire. Now let us discuss a simple activity to find out the strength of different fibers. Take an iron stand with a clamp. Take a cotton thread of about 60 cm length. Tie it to the clamp so that it hangs freely from it. At the free end, suspend a pan so that weight can be placed in it. Add weight one by one in the pan till the thread breaks. Note down the weight required to break the thread. This weight indicates the strength of the fiber. So here what we have done? We have taken one stand on which one cotton thread of about 60 cm length is tied. And the free end we have kept one pan. Okay. In that pan we are keeping the weight one by one till the wire breaks. So that weight indicates the strength of the wire. Now we have to repeat the same activity using other threads like wool, silk and nylon. From this activity we can see that the nylon fiber requires more weight to break it. That means the nylon fiber is much stronger than the other fibers. Now we will discuss about acrylic. Acrylic is a synthetic fiber. It is made from a chemical called acrylonitrile by the process of polymerization. So what is acrylic? It is a synthetic fiber made from the chemical called acrylonitrile by the process of polymerization. And acrylic is lightweight, soft and warm with a wool-like feel. Acrylic retains its shape, resists shrinkage and wrinkles. It can be dyed very well. These are the properties of acrylic. Which are they? It is lightweight, soft and warm. It has got a wool-like feel. It can retain the shape and resist the wrinkles and shrinkage. That means it won't get wrinkled easily or it won't become shrink. And also the acrylic fiber can be dyed very well or colored very well. Acrylic fibers are strong and durable. Acrylic absorbs very little water, so it has a quick dry quality. So the fiber acrylic is also strong and durable. It absorbs very little water, therefore it can dry easily. So quick dry quality is one of the speciality of acrylic fiber. Acrylic fibers are resistant to moths and most chemicals. That means the fiber cannot be affected by the cloth moths and also by the chemicals. Due to its wool-like feel, acrylic fiber is often used as a substitute for wool. See, it has got a wool-like feel and also it is soft and warm. Because of these qualities, acrylic fiber is used as a substitute for wool. The wool obtained from natural sources is quite expensive. Acrylic offers a less expensive alternative to natural wool. So, you know that wool is obtained from animal fiber. So, it is very expensive. Therefore, this acrylic is used as a less expensive alternative for natural wool. So the clothes made from acrylic are relatively cheaper but more durable than those made from natural wool. We have seen the strength of natural wool. Okay. So if we replace this natural wool with acrylic fibers, it is much cheaper as well as it is more durable than the natural wool. Many of the sweaters which the people wear in winter, the shawls and blankets which people use are actually not made from natural wool, though they appear to be made from wool. They are made from synthetic fiber called acrylic. That means in the market we can easily get the woolen clothes made from the synthetic wool called acrylic. Acrylic fiber is used for making sweaters, shawls, blankets, jackets, sportswear, socks, furnishing fabrics, carpets and as lining for boots and gloves. So these are the textile items which can be made from the acrylic fiber. All these things are either used in winter or in the day-to-day life also. So acrylic is a very less expensive substitute for wool. So students, I hope you have understood the topics very well. But still, if you have any doubt, you can write in the comment section. I will surely try to solve it as early as possible. Here are some review questions. Please solve it in your notebook. Thank you.